is the King's Local Daily on Kings 88.5, your radio vendor. In the next 30 minutes, we run you through the papers, the major and sub-major headlines. It gives you a raw understanding of what is unfolding in Liberia and other parts of the world. Today is Tuesday, the 27th of May, 2025. I'm Sam Andrews. These are the papers on King's Local Daily. In Profile Daily, The Authoritative Heritage, The Independent, Liberia's most investigative newspaper, The Doyen Inquirer, Oracle News Daily, reporting the truth to you. The News, the nation's news since 1989, Liberia's most analytical newspaper, The Analyst, and The New Republic. Information is not only vital, it is a fundamental human right, a core value of our existence on earth. One third of it centers on information. Without information, you are told to and fro, live in the state of denial. Not only that, but you are used, abused, exploited by the informed ones. So you don't want to be out of the information. That's the world we live in right now. It saturates us. Let's get started. The In Profile News, In Profile Daily is the first. Lead story. Snow harshly replies, government. Snow harshly replies, government. Resigns from ECOWAS post. Snow harshly replies, government. Resigns from ECOWAS post. No, he didn't resign. He cut short his visit. He was in Sweden attending a forum, and he cut short that forum to return to Liberia. To resign is to put in a formal resignation with all of the details. He cut short the trip. Other stories, the front page. LAC fight on life support. LAC fight on support. That's the anti-corruption, no asset recovery, which is headed by Edwin Clark Martin. Finding it difficult to get funding by the government. Liberia builds first ship. The back page of the In Profile Daily. NetChat's new strategic plan. NetChat new strategic plan. Overcrowded prisons grow concern. Overcrowded prison grows concern. Wakai empowers NAC. In the last story on the back page of the In Profile Daily newspaper, CSA accrues over 89,000. CSA accrues over 89,000. The In Profile Daily is out this morning for 40 Liberian dollars. Very reasonable amount. And you want to get a copy, you need to. I recommend from any one of the vendors. If you are unable, out of town, can access any vendor, then you need not worry. Your radio vendor has brought the paper to you. Kings 88.5. Next up on King's Local Daily, the authoritative heritage newspaper. Front page. In shocking ECOWAS power play, Snow accused of plotting Bouaka government collapse. The lead story of the authoritative heritage newspaper. In shocking ECOWAS power play, Snow accused of plotting Bouaka government collapse. The Minister of Information, Jeremy Pia, says he is planning to overthrow the government, and his act is treasonous, reckless. That's the lead story of the authoritative heritage. In shocking ECOWAS power play, Snow accused of plotting Bouaka government collapse. The footnote story, front page. Liberia makes bold splash in London as maritime boss launches high stakes re-election bid. The back page of the authoritative heritage. To boost jobs in Grand Bassa, VP Kun launches 90 million agricultural project. NFL wraps up border defense against imports. STAND calls for mass resistance. STAND is the acronym for Solidarity and Trust for New Day. Liberia's health minister elected the vice president of prestigious World Health Assembly in Geneva, Switzerland. Like the in-profile daily newspaper, the authoritative heritage is out this morning for 40 Liberian dollars. You want to get a copy from any one of the vendors, please do, so that you get a full understanding of this intriguing headline of the newspaper. In shocking ECOWAS power play, Snow accused of Bouaka government collapse. It's for 40, only 40 Liberian dollars. Get involved. Don't sit on the fence. Know what is unfolding in and out of your country. Who is involved with what, and the impact, directly or indirectly, it's going to have on you. Setting some parley means compromise, and you blame yourself for whatever will happen. But when you can get involved, you can make society better. And it is only by being informed. Where do we go next? On King's Local Daily, Liberia's most investigative newspaper, The Independent. Lead story of The Independent newspaper. Amid rising jihadist contagion in West Africa, expert warns Liberia. Amid rising jihadist contagion in West Africa, expert warns Liberia. The photographs of Dr. Clarence Dario Pearson Sr., Senator Edwin Melvin Snow, the man whom the government accused of planning to overthrow it, Senator Joseph Jala, and Senator Amara Kone, all sharing the front page of Liberia's most investigative newspaper, The Independent. The footnote story, front page. In London, United Kingdom, Liberia officially launched its re-election campaign for IMO Category A seat. And the man who heads that institution, Councillor Nito Zazalai. The back page of The Independent. Toxic relationship at Senate. Legispool raises alarm on multiple media-related inches. That's the back lead of The Independent newspaper. Toxic relationship at Senate. Legispool raises alarm on multiple media-related inches. The photograph of Legispool Secretary General Blamoto on the back page. Other stories: Taga vows to take former Tapao leadership to court for alleged corruption. Pan-African group accuses Justice Ministry of Rights suppression. Plans to complain Liberia to Burkina Faso government. He's Emmanuel Sankara Pan. During medical treatment, 1-year-old child died. During medical treatment, 1-year-old child died. LNP arrests woman 37 in Kinjal. That's the back-up lead of The Independent newspaper. During medical treatment, 1-year-old child died. LNP arrests woman 37 in Kinjal. It carries the photograph of the Inspector General of the Liberia National Police, Gregory Coleman. LNP is the acronym for Liberia National Police. Where do we go next? The Doyen Inquirer newspaper, like The Independent, The News, The Authoritative Heritage, The Inquirer, being around for forever, credible, reputable, authentic. You want to do business with them. You wouldn't regret it. Lead story of the Doyen Inquirer newspaper. Moja cites Liberians to demand accountability, declares corruption, orders crime against humanity. Did you get that? The lead story of the Doyen Inquirer newspaper. Moja incites Liberians to demand accountability, declares corruption, orders crime against humanity. Moja is Movement for Justice in Africa. Wouldn't be a surprise if the minister comes out with a threat saying they want to destabilize the government. Oh yes, it wouldn't be a surprise. I know the Minister of Information, Jamil Pia, is preparing, looking for words to use. Anybody who says something that the government isn't pleased with, they declared you a coup plotter. That's what it is in Liberia now. And it's gradually leading to the suppression of free speech. Very soon, nobody will speak their mind in this country. Other stories, the front page of the Doyen Inquirer newspaper. Elizabeth Malita, who's telling the truth, as siblings clash over John Hillary Tubman's estate heirship. Everybody claiming to be the herd or owner. A high-level Indian delegation due in Liberia soon. Forgive them, but don't deal with them again. We are preachers. Mother's Day message. Forgive them, but don't deal with them again. We are preachers. Mother's Day message. Oh yes. Even that's what the Bible says. You can forgive, you can let go, you can rid it of your mind, but you draw the line. That's why God said, do not be unequally yoked. So the former president message is the Bible message. 100%, even 5,000% right. Because the idea, the logic from the Bible is simple. When you forgive and then you stay within the same perimeter, guess what's going to happen to you? You will die because you stay within the reach of your enemies. So you can forgive them, but you can deal with them again because you have already known their ways. The thing is all over the Bible, man. Everywhere you see it, from Genesis to Revelation. Too many people died, too many people under the ground because they did not follow this pattern. Even Jesus Christ, he was very skeptical of people and situation. He let go offenses, all that they did to him, but he was not involved with them any longer. This is a message worth preaching again and again. Forgive them, but don't deal with them again. We are preachers. Mother's Day message. The back page of the Doyen Inquirer newspaper. Self-defense or manslaughter. Self-defense or manslaughter. Woman investigated following fatal altercation in Magibie. Women's Legislative Caucus inducts new leadership today at the House of Representatives. That will be doing it for the Doyen Inquirer newspaper. Credible, being around for rack of ages, withstanding the test of time. It is only 40 Liberian dollars to get a copy of the Inquirer newspaper. So if you just join in, this is Kings 88.5, and it is Kings Local Daily, your radio vendor. Oracle News Daily, reporting the truth to you, is next up. This is the lead story of Oracle News Daily newspaper. Sex for grades. UN reports alarming child trafficking and sexual exploitation in Liberia's schools, plantations. That's what the paper is reporting this morning as lead story. Oracle News Daily, reporting the truth to you. Sex for grades. UN reports alarming child trafficking and sexual exploitation in Liberia's schools, plantations. The reason you must get a copy, compelling reason, you must get a copy of the Oracle News Daily so that you know. Sex for grades. UN reports alarming child trafficking and sexual exploitation in Liberia's schools, plantations, in the schools. Why? University instructor TA, everybody coercing for sex, intimidating for sex. The back page of the Oracle News Daily. ArcelorMittal launches 600,000 community development fund. Western Cluster announced a resumption of full operations. That will be doing it for the Oracle News Daily. That is out this day for 40 Liberian dollars. Please get a copy. 40 Liberian dollars so that you get a full understanding of the lead story. Sex for grades. UN reports alarming child trafficking and sexual exploitation in Liberia's schools, and plantations. So reach out to any one of the vendors. If you haven't gotten a copy yet, get there. Tell the vendor, give me the Oracle News Daily. There's something interesting I need to know. If you are unable as per your location, you need not worry. At least you have an understanding of what the Oracle News Daily is reporting to you. Your radio vendor does it best. Next up is the news, the nation's news since 1989 as we gradually wind out. Lead story, no new Mpox infection. Active cases remain 35. No new Mpox infection. Active cases remain 35. That's according to the National Public Health Institute of Liberia. Footnote, story, praising congestion, worries government. Praising congestion, worries government. As correction, probate officer undergo training. The back page of the Doyen News newspaper. LWSC restores water to Monrovia. Bassa University bridge not abandoned. Public Works Ministry clarifies media reports. Senate launches website. Women Legislative Caucus holds induction today. And combating antimicrobial resistance. Group convenes stakeholders conference. That's how the news, the nation's news, looks like this morning. And it is out for 40 Liberian dollars. One of the Doyen newspapers, credible, reliable. You want to do business with them, you wouldn't regret it. They've been around on the newsstand for a rack of ages. So we go in the next few minutes. Liberia's most analytical newspaper, The Analyst, one of the Doyen newspapers that have withstood the test of time. Like the Daily Observer, Front Page, Africa, The News, Heritage, and others, The Independent, The Analyst, been around for long, very long. They are credible. You want to do business with them, you wouldn't regret it. The lead story of The Analyst newspaper, Liberia woes IMO electorate justifies re-election bid to Category A of Council. Liberia woes IMO electorate justifies re-election bid to Category A of Council. It carries the head of Liberia's representative to the IMO, International Migration Organization, Robert Kware, and the head of Maritime Authority, Councillor Nito Lai. Moja salutes giants of Africa on Liberation Day, recommends new liberation agenda for action. The footnote story, EPA fights off exorbitant cars purchase allegation, says purchases consistent with regulatory threshold. They bought 2 vehicles for the hierarchy at 78,000 United States dollars and 45,000 United States dollars. Yesterday, it was wrong. It was exploitation. It was depleting the cover. Today is justification, the culture of Liberia. When I am not in, it is all bad. When I am in, it's good. The back page of The Analyst. Taga prepares lawsuit against corrupt, deposed Tapa leadership. Hills SAR. Nangbe for faulting. Quashing prohibition rate. Bilete goes poetic. Laments unbraided. Gruggy of tribalism in Liberian politics. Belated goes poetic, laments unbridled. Gruggy of tribalism in Liberian politics. He's senator, not senator, but representative Musa Hassan Bility. Senator Yan Twine rallies Nimbayans for unity and progress at UNESCO Convention. Chinese language assimilates cultures. Ambassador Yan says at climax of 24 Chinese bridge competition. The Doyen Analyst, Liberia's most analytical newspaper, is out this morning for $40 Liberian. These papers are very reasonable, yet credible, reliable, dependable. You want to do business with them, I recommend The Inquirer, like The News, The Daily Observer, Front Page Africa, The Authoritative Heritage, and others. The last but not the least, and then we are out. The New Republic newspaper. Front page of the New Republic newspaper, Light for All. From safety to sustainability, Liberia launches bid to retain seat at IMO. From safety to sustainability, Liberia launches bid to retain seat at IMO, the International Migration Organization. Nito Lai, head of Liberia Maritime Authority, alongside Liberia's representative, told the IMO, Robert Pade, sharing the front page of the New Republic newspaper, I will be rebel general. I will be rebel general. Costa reacts to Snow's presidential ambition. I will be rebel general. Costa reacts to Snow's presidential ambition. The man who has lost relevance, toes to and fro between almost all the political parties and presidents, yet got nothing worth. The back page of the New Republic. ArcelorMittal fence line communities discuss 2025 project funding. Western Cluster Liberia announces resumption of full operations, promises job creation and major infrastructure project. Kun vindicates Kofa, says his oust was mere political, apologizes to Liberians. Kun vindicates Kofa, says his oust was mere political, apologizes to Liberians. Oh yes, he said that it was planned, it was discussed, it was planned, and when it was not really working as the way they had thought it was going to go, they went to plan B. That is intimidate the former speaker, threaten him, harass him, do everything so that he will be forced to resign. And that's what happened. He said that it was planned alongside Joseph Boakai and everybody within the government. Girlfriend kills boyfriend in overnight stay dispute in Kakata, Magibi County. That's what the paper is reporting. Girlfriend killed her boyfriend in overnight dispute. Overnight dispute means they were having misunderstanding in the night, and it went into the night. The New Republic newspaper is out for not 40 but 50. Please get a copy. I recommend that you do. And thank you ever so much. That's all the time we've got. That's all the time we've got for Kings Local Daily on Kings 88.5. We're back tomorrow. Join us if you can. Before then, the news, Kings Newsroom is on at 1. Be a part of it. Get the latest development. And then at 3, Real Talk. I'm Sam Andrews.